Assalamualaikum students. Hope all of you are fine and safe. This is EPSEC's online sports program. Today we are going to discuss our first lecture. In our first lecture we will just recall the previous concepts, and the topic of today's lesson is Introduction to Rational and Irrational Numbers. Okay, in our first lecture, in our today's lesson, we will talk about rational and irrational number. Firstly, I will share objectives. After taking this lecture, students will be able to identify the rational and the irrational numbers, to identify the terminating and the recurring numbers. Okay, as everybody knows about the rational numbers, that the number which can be written in the form of p by q, where pq belongs to z and q is not equals to 0. Here p and q belongs to z means you can put here on the place of p and q any number, either it's negative, either it's positive. And q must be not equals to 0 means if we put here q is equals to 0, then the whole number goes to undefined form, which is not acceptable here. Okay, now you can see the number under root 16 can be written as a fraction like p by q form. Yes, it can. Look here. Similarly 3.7. Now can we convert this 3.7 into common fraction? Yes, we can. 37 over 10 is the fractional form, so it means it is also a rational number. Secondly, we will discuss here irrational numbers. Obviously, the definition which does not fulfill the rational's definition and which cannot be put in the form of p by q is called an irrational numbers. Like you can see here, the number under root 2, also the exponential e, the pi, value of pi is 22 by 7, and then you convert it into a decimal form, it's a irrational number. And here are the note: every prime number under square root is an irrational number. So now I am shortly define the decimal representation of rational and irrational numbers. Here firstly I will explain you the terminating decimal. Terminating decimal, you can see by the name terminate. Terminate means the number which can be ended. So a decimal which has only a finite number of digits in its decimal part. Here the finite number of digits means the number which can be ended is called finite number. So now you can see here the example 202.04, the number is ended after decimal. Similarly 0.40415 is also ended or called terminating decimal. Such decimals can be converted to common fraction. Obviously you can convert these numbers into common fraction, like we can put 1 on the point, and after this point we have 20. Similarly, every terminating decimal represents a rational number. So it's mean the terminating decimal is basically represents a rational number. And the second type of rational number is non-terminating, or we can say that it's recurring decimal, which is the second type of rational numbers. A recurring or a periodic decimal is a decimal in which one or more digits repeat indefinitely. Means these numbers cannot be ended, but they repeat with the same pattern. Like you can see over the example 0.3 over bar. Actually the bar represent the repetition of these numbers. So a non-terminating and non-recurring decimals represents irrational numbers. It is not possible to convert such decimals into common fraction. So here I will share with you a trick through you can identify the terminating and recurring rational number without converting it into decimal number. So here I will just tell you that For the terminating, I will write down the letter T, and for the non-terminating, I will write over here NTR. So here are the trick. We choose some numbers, that is 5 by 2, 17 by 5, 8 by 15, 9 by 20, 17 by 6, and 11 by 21. Firstly, we have to just note down the denominator of that number. So here the denominator of that number is 2, we write it over here. For the next number, denominator is 5, we write it over here. Similarly, the number is 15. Actually, we have to find out the prime factors of these denominators. So here 15 number, and the prime factor of 15 is 3 multiplied by 5. Similarly, the next number has a denominator 20, and again we have to convert it into a prime factor. So 20 has a prime factor 2 square multiplied by 5, that is 4 multiplied by 5. Similarly, next number is 6, and the prime factor of these numbers are 3 into 2, and the number is 21 having prime factor 3 into 7. So basically trick is, if you have a number having a denominator with the prime factor of 2 or 5 or both, these are called terminating. Otherwise, any number having denominator with the prime factors other than 2 and 5 is called non-terminating, and you can see over here. So basically this is enough for the today, and here are the home tasks for you. You have to identify the number as rational, terminating, recurring, and irrational numbers. Thank you.